favorite fighters of all times, Jens Little Evil Pulver. How are you, Jens?
I'm all right. You know, I'm gradually mending after that last fight, but I'm happy. Again, I'm here. I'm down in Florida. I'm hanging with the fans. I'm having a great time, and it's hard to be humble when you get to do stuff like this, you know?
It really is, and the fans love you. You've gotten to the point where you've become such an icon, Jens. I don't think anyone cares if you win or lose. Everyone knows your heart. They know your heart at this point.
Yeah.
And, you know, so they don't really care. They just love seeing you.
Yeah, I mean, and I love them. I love the fans, and if it wasn't for them, you know, I wouldn't even be doing this. And it's the only reason really why I still continue to fight is because I have a great time fighting in front of them. The thing is, you know, I wear a lot on my shoulders. I wear my heart on my sleeves. And, you know, the thing is when I lose, that stuff hurts me. And I feel like I let people down. And just, I wish I could get ready. And now I'm just kind of at that moment of that crossroad. It's like, where am I at, man? Am I done? Am I fight? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what's happening, but I think I had to make a deal. You know, not so much with the devil, but I made a deal with God, which is he gave me a wife that I love, a son that I'm in love with, a family that's amazing, a home. Maybe at what? The rate of being a fighter? I don't know, you know?
Well, I'll tell you something. That's what people always love about you, is that you always stay positive no matter what. And I do think that when you drop down to featherweight, that was a great move. You know, you got a great body for featherweight, and I still you're very competitive in the division. You know, and having a loss to Uriah Faber is no shame at all. I mean, you could just win just as easily coming back.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, I always know and known I'm one shot away, and they're not excuses. You know, my son being born on the 16th, and then my friend getting murdered on Christmas. You could see I was 18 pounds over the 3 days. I was soft, but Uriah capitalized. I make no excuses. He capitalized, hit that liver. That liver shot was so hard, I forgot I lost to a guillotine. I had to go, wait, I lost to a choke. But, I mean, and that's just one of those things, but I am very, very, very committed to what I'm learning up there in Seattle with Matt Hume. Someday I'm going to have to write a story about the fact that I went back to Seattle and conquered a lot of demons. That's the place I ran from. My father up there, the abuse, my brother in prison up there. And so I'm facing a lot of things right now, but at the same token, I love this sport. I just got to get it dialed in. People say it ain't mental, but it is to me because I'm mental, you know?
So where do you stand in the WEC at featherweight? What's the contract look like? And where do you think you fit into the featherweight picture?
You know, I got it. Number one, I got to thank the Zoop umbrella. I love the WEC versus, you know, the Fertitas, Dana White, all them. I did a new contract before the Faber fight. I had to finish that one up because timing sucked, but hey, I was on that poster, no excuses, time to fight. Where do I sit as a featherweight? You know what? One guy asked if I was relevant, and the reality is, yeah, I'm relevant. I'm relevant in a lot of ways because there's not too many people that do it like I do. Not too many people. I'm out here. I'm not above the fans. I'm part of the fans. I'm one of these guys. I'm just as relevant now as I was when I started. I'm just trying to find a different way of getting motivated, you know. But I think for me, the reality is, and the biggest thing is, I'm one shot away from always going after that belt. And I love you. I love these guys.
Show me the crowd. Show me this crowd. Look at the guy. Stay here. Jens Little Evil Pulver knows how to pull that crowd, baby.
I mean, how can you not love them? How can you not love this sport and love what we do when you get to do things like this? I'm a very lucky person.